Hello everyone, I'm Lisa. Today in this video I'm going to review an article entitled Integrating Culture into English Language Teaching Classes, What, Why, and How. So this research study is done by Ozlim Karagaktuna and Salim Razi. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced the name, which was published in April 2016 in International Conference on Teaching and Learning English as an Additional Language. So there are going to be 4 points I'm going to review here. The first is introduction, the second one is methodology, the third one is findings and discussion, the last one is conclusion and implication. But first of all, I'm going to give a brief explanation what is this article about. So this article is done to investigate how pre-service and in-service foreign language teachers consider the integration of culture into language teaching, which the main focus of the study is the participant understanding of cultural elements they think should be integrated in the curriculum. So let's move to the introduction. In introduction, the authors explains about the reason why this study is carried out. So it states that the study is done to prevent teachers from educating fluent fools, which is cited from Bennett 1993. Where fluent fools here means that those who think they speak fluent foreign language, but in reality their lack of understanding of the social or philosophical content of the language itself. So the issue that is highlighted here is the necessity of the culture being considered a vital component of foreign language teaching classes, with the hope of developing more efficient communicators in the target language. Besides that, the author also gives several examples of the study that have been done previously, which also deals with the related discussion and provides evidence for teaching culture in foreign language classes, which I think this is good in order to strengthen the reason of this author carried out this study, and I agree with this. And next is the methodology. So qualitative and quantitative method were used to collect the data, where the quantitative data is using an inventory of cultural components that is developed by an expert. So there are 45 items under 9 categories in the inventory. And for the qualitative method, interview sessions were conducted. So in interview session, there are 9 open-ended questions for in-service teacher and 2 open-ended questions for the pre-service teacher. But one thing that make me wondering is that why do the authors differentiate the amounts or the amount number of open-ended questions in both for the in-service teacher and also pre-service teacher. So this is one of the weaknesses that the author didn't explain in the research study. I think this is important in order to make the reader get at least background or information why that this open-ended question should be differentiated. All right. Next is from the findings. So the first findings is from the pre-service teacher. So from the inventory, cultural components, and the interview that has been done, it shows that all of the 9 categories received high means values, with the implication that they should all be covered in language classes, and also the curriculum of language teaching should include cultural elements. So in pre-service data collection, for the cultural elements, there are means of communication, daily life, and people reaction are received the highest score item in the scale. And for the second findings is from the in-service teacher. Same as the pre-service teacher, all the participants of in-service teacher agree that the cultural elements should also be included in English language teaching curriculum. There are verbal behavior, daily life, and people reactions that receive the highest score items in the scale. So from those points or those number, I'm as the reader or critical reviewer, I do really agree that these points should be considered more in English language teaching curriculum, since that English foreign language learners may come from different backgrounds, come from different cultural. So through the implication of culture in English foreign language classes, it helps learner to widen their horizon, adopt appropriate opinions, be aware of and respect different beliefs and lifestyles, and see things from different point of views. So that is for the first and second findings. And for the last finding that relate to the research questions, there are no significant differences from the views of in-service teacher and first-service teacher on the implication of culture in English foreign language classes. Alright, that is for the findings and discussion. So let me move to the conclusion. So overall, the conclusion is clear enough, since the author restate the general result on the findings, where all pre-service and in-service teachers are aware of the importance of integrating cultural elements into language teaching curriculum. Besides that, the implication of the author here can be seen from the way how the author suggests the future researcher to consider the gap of the development of ICC or target and culture. Since in this conclusion, the author gave an example of the study that has been done, which also by Onalan 2005, that reported 62% of teachers consider culture as component to be included in language teaching. But however, even though this increase is specifically related to the development of ICC, actually culture is beyond the scope of the recent study. Therefore, this author highlight or suggest the future researcher to also consider the gap of this. And the second one, the author is also suggest the implication of videos in English foreign language classes, which is considered from the teacher justifications for these responses, because it states that the videos are incorporated into activities may result in better ICC development. So everyone, that's all for my critical review in this article. I do really recommend this article to be used as a reference for English foreign language teachers out there, or English foreign language curriculum, to incorporate culture into the English language classes. Thank you.